Hello everybody, my name is Nick and welcome back to another video here on my channel, KyogreKauai. Before we get started, I wanted to stop and thank you for checking out this video, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing. I truly appreciate every single one of you, especially right now since we are trying to hit a goal of 300 subscribers by May 1st, so every subscriber really helps. Again, I really appreciate you guys. Let's get on with the video. Today, we are doing a unique video that is actually a challenge video started by my good friend and fellow content creator Taechichus, and she has named this the Trainer Tag Challenge 2020. The idea of this challenge is that there are 3 questions that pertain to the idea of if Pokemon were a part of the real world. So basically, we are going to answer those 3 questions, and then at the end of it, we are going to tag 5 people who are also supposed to do this challenge if they like, of course. So basically we answer these 3 questions and then we tag 5 people at the end, and that's the whole thing. I was tagged by Leaks Louiee, who is a fellow ABL competitor, part of the Amateur Battle League, and I was tagged by Taechichus, who happens to also be in the ABL and is again just a really good friend of mine who came up with this idea, and she originally tagged me to do it as well. So without further ado, we are going to jump into these 3 questions. So the first question is, if you were a trainer, what town in the Pokemon world would you be from? So this one for me was actually pretty easy. I just thought of what type of place I would like to live in the real world. Then I thought of what town in the Pokemon world fits that description best. And for me, I really love tropical, warm weather, and I can easily spend all day at a beach. So for me, that is Hau'oli City in the Alola region, which if you don't remember that city in the Alola region, I will make sure to edit that in here so you guys see what it looks like. It has warm weather year-round in the Alola region. Again, Hau'oli City has a nice public beach where you can relax and lay in the sun and go surfing and all of that stuff that I really, really like to do. And it also has a really nice shopping center for all of the essentials that you need to buy. Also, in addition to that, the Alola region is based off Hawaii, which I am a big fan of Hawaii. I've spent vacations there a lot, especially when I was younger, and it is a very fantastic state here in the United States, my personal favorite state, and again, the Alola region is based off of that. And in addition to that, my name, Kauai, KyogreKauai, the Kauai part is based off one of the islands of Hawaii. That's where I got the name. For those reasons, that's why I would want to live in Hau'oli City in the Alola region. The next question, question number 2. If I was a Pokemon trainer, who would my partner Pokemon be? For me, this is kind of difficult because I really like a lot of Pokemon. I'm an easy to please person, and there are a lot of Pokemon that I really do like. However, for a partner Pokemon specifically, I felt that it should be a Pokemon that I have a very special connection or history with, one that is a Pokemon that I truly love. Just so you guys know, I chose not to pick any legendaries for any of these Pokemon to be on my team or my favorite Pokemon because they're legendary and, you know, normally they're based off myths and legend and forces of nature, not really partners for you to have on your team. So, that being said, I have chosen Blaziken as my partner Pokemon. This is for a couple reasons. The first reason is because it was the very first starter Pokemon I ever chose when I played through Pokemon Sapphire for the first time, which was the very first Pokemon game I ever played. And again, I played through that game with that Blaziken, and I always wished that Blaziken was real, to have an awesome partner Pokemon to be there and be a powerful Pokemon to just support you and be a good friend. I thought Blaziken would be really cool. I always really liked it in the anime as well. Alright, and the third and final question is, if I was a Pokemon trainer, what would my full team of 6, my full squad of 6 Pokemon be that I would have with me on my journey? So I'm segueing in and I'm keeping Blaziken. Obviously my partner Pokemon Blaziken is going to be on my team with me as one of my 6 members. And again, all of those reasons I mentioned why I love Blaziken. He's just awesome, super cool, and has that sentimental value of being the OG. He would be there with me from the very beginning since he was a little Torchic. And also, I forgot to mention before, I would name that Pokemon. I would name Blaziken Blaze. That was what I named it, and Blaze has been my Blaziken all along. The second spot on my team would be another Generation 3 Pokemon, actually, and as a kid, it was my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon, none other than Salamence. I've always really liked dragon Pokemon and dragons just in mythology, and the idea of flying around anywhere, flying around on a Salamence on an awesome dragon-type Pokemon's back, soaring through the sky, has always been a dream of mine, and one of the biggest reasons I wish Pokemon was real is to do cool stuff like that in addition to battling. So for that reason, Salamence would be on my team because he's a super cool and powerful looking dragon Pokemon. The third spot on my team is going to go to the mighty water-type Pokemon and the intimidating Gyarados. Ever since I saw Gyarados, multiple Gyarados, in that early episode of the Pokemon anime when I was very young, before I even started playing the games, I have always really liked Gyarados' design and just overall look, and thought it was really, really cool to have one in real life, or it would be really cool, I should say, to have one in real life and ride around on its back, surf around the water, and again be able to travel between islands. Like I could fly between the Alola region islands on Salamence, or we could ride with Gyarados, whatever we're feeling, and Salamence can fly above us. All of the above would be awesome, and I would love to do that. Pokemon needs to be real. Anyway, fourth spot on my team is going to go to my favorite Eevee evolution, the Dark and Mysterious Umbreon. I really think Umbreon would make a great Pokemon to have as a partner on the squad, because it's kind of like that, it's a dog or it's a cat, but it's an animal, kind of like that type of house pet animal that would just be really loyal and friendly and a good companion Pokemon to have go along with my really powerful and more maybe intimidating Pokemon that you can't, pet or something like that. Well, you could pet them, but it's not the same. So, yeah. Another thing is I also really do love Umbreon's design, and it has an amazing shiny form. One of my favorite shiny Pokemon because it's just so subtle, but really cool. Black and blue looks really well together. Those two colors go great in my opinion. So for that reason, it gets some bonus points. The fifth and second to last spot on my team is going to Torterra, a Generation 4 Pokemon, and I picked this one because I really just love Torterra and its design, and I think it's a cool typing. And I know it's not good in competitive battles, but I have loved it always since I first started playing Diamond and Pearl. The first time I played those games, that was my starter I chose, and again, has that sentimental value, and even before I knew about competitive battling, I didn't care about that. I thought it looked cool, I liked it, he looks powerful and strong, and I wanted those strong looking powerful Pokemon on my team because as a kid, that's all I went by. Now it comes to the sixth and final spot on our team. And this was hard to kind of think of a final spot to wrap it all up with. And I came down to one Pokemon and one Pokemon only, the almighty Galvantula. So over the past few months, if you've been watching the ABL Season 3 that I am a part of, on my ABL Draft League team, I've used a Galvantula, I think pretty well. I like Galvantula a lot, and I have realized through this Draft League how good of a Pokemon it is, more so than I already knew. I didn't really know how good it actually was. Now I've really come into liking using it for competitive battling. It's a powerful Pokemon that can just do a lot of really cool things. And having one in real life would definitely help me out because in real life I am not a huge fan of spiders, and Galvantula is a spider Pokemon. So having a Galvantula be a partner of mine would definitely help me overcome me thinking spiders are gross and that I don't like them that much. So for that reason, Galvantula is the final member on our squad. We have a powerful squad and we like to battle the toughest opponents, and that is just the type of Pokemon trainer that I am. Again, I can't thank Taechichus enough for starting this challenge. It was a very creative and cool idea, which she is always coming up with those. So make sure you go subscribe to Taechichus because she is an amazing content creator who does a ton of cool and unique Pokemon content. Also, make sure to go subscribe to Leaks Louiee, his link and Taechichus' links are both down in the description below. I wanted to, again, thank them for tagging me in this challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some comments down below what your favorite Pokemon are and maybe what your 6 Pokemon would be on your team so that you can join along in this challenge. And maybe, who knows, you'll be tagged next. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.